I don't know what happened there. All right, 1 second, we will start. I'm gonna try to start 1 or 2 minutes late. I just walked in the door though. How are you? I'm good. It is Wednesday. Kevin walked in. And
Can I tell you thank you because that conversation we were having about the guy with
Mm-hmm.
you're like, it's not just
What's the date? The 9th? Yes. Yeah. What'd you say? Just for the weekend? That sounds great. It's really fun. It would have been, yeah. Yeah. Unless you're traveling. What'd you say? Unemployed traveler. Let's live in the dream. Is that new? Oh, did you change it? Oh, I like it. All right, hi guys. Oh, it's a little warm in here for this long sleeve shirt. Do you guys have any requests? You at home? You in the studio? Going once? Sorry, don't look at the camera right now. You guys are gonna get motion sickness. Maybe we have like 3 people on there. There we go. All right, let's start in child's pose. Okay. All right. So just close the eyes, start to settle into your space. Leaving the journey to get here the morning, good, bad, indifferent, just leave it outside, off the mat. Any expectations of you, of the class, even of your day, just try to let it all go. Try to reside right here in the now. So one of the best ways, or one of the tools that we use to cultivate present awareness, is focusing on our breath. Breathe in, I'm breathing in, breathe out, I'm breathing out. So identify any tension or tightness throughout the body. And then start to send your breath there. Give yourself permission to relax, to release, to let go. And then let's come into a deeper awareness of our breath. So exhale all the air out. And then take a nice slow inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take 4 more. Expanding through the belly, the chest, and the lungs. And then exhaling, contracting, navel back towards the spine. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Two. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Next breath, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. You can stack the hands on top of one another, or let the right arm wrap behind you. Continue the breath. Continue expanding and opening through the front of the body. One more breath here. And come through the center around to the other side. Again, stack the hands, or maybe let the left arm wrap behind. Take a breath. Let it go. One more here, deep inhale. And exhale. Come back through the center, slither forward, puppy pose. Just drop the chest, lift the butt. Don't force the body to the mat, the chin, or the forehead. Just let it naturally occur. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more here, inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, rise into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders on wrist, hips on knees, rooting the tops of the feet and the shins into the mat. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, take the gaze and the tailbone up. And then exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the chin, draw everything up and in. And again, inhale, cow pose, drop the belly down, just the tailbone comes up. Exhale, cat, round the spine, tuck the chin, draw it in. Just waking up the spine, waking up the body. Last one, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Come back to your neutral spine of tabletop. And then inhale the right arm, left leg, opposite direction. Rotate through the foot, rotate through the hand, getting into the ankle and the wrist. Good, reverse. And then reach behind and grab the foot. Kick the two into one another. Start to open through the front of the body, the shoulder, the quad of the back leg. If you're wobbly, press the foot that's on the mat into the mat. One more breath. Inhale, kick and lift. Exhale, extend long. Bring it down, tabletop. One cow cat. Just bring it up. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine, tabletop. Other side, left arm, right leg, extend long. Again, rotate through the foot and the hand. Reach behind, grab the foot, kick the two into one another. Start to open up on the other side. Oh dear. One more breath. And as you exhale, extend, release, opposite direction. Bring it down, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Right on into downward facing dog. Curl over the toes, lift the hips, press the heels down. So walk your dog, do what your body needs here. Whatever feels good. Keep the breath with you. Maintain the awareness by focusing on the breath. Inhale, high on the toes. Drop the heels over to the right. Inhale, high on the toes. Drop the heels over to the other side. Inhale, high on the toes. Ground the heels down towards the earth. Take the right leg up. Yawn it open. Bend the leg, the foot drops, the knee lifts. Circle through that hip. Reverse that rotation. And then inhale, straighten the legs, square everything off. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Mimic that cat-like spine. So round, tuck, draw it in. Good. Shift forward, tap that right tricep. And then gently tap the foot outer edge of the hand for dragon pose. Maybe you drop down onto your forearms. Maybe you stay on the hands. Maybe you reach for the back foot. Breathe. Two more. One more breath. Bring your hands back to the mat. Heel toe the foot in. Let's come right into high plank pose. So same thing as tabletop. The shoulders maintain stacking of the wrists. Fingers spread wide. And then draw the belly in. Knit the ribs together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Good. One more breath. Deep inhale. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the leg, drop the foot, lift the knee, circle it out. And reverse. Keep breathing. Inhale, straighten the legs, square it off. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose, hips stay high, round the spine. Now shift forward, tap your left tricep. Gently come into dragon pose. Tap that foot down and then recreate what you did on the right here on the left. Couple breaths. One more. Let's bring our hands back to the mat. Heel toe the foot in. Again, high plank pose. Front foot joins the back. Refirm up the body. Fingers spread wide. Creases of the elbows slightly forward. Shoulder blades parting. Good. One more breath. Deep inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Pause. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Draw the navel in. Squeeze the glutes. One more breath. Deep inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Nice job. Inhale, take a peek between the hands. Just tiptoe the feet to meet the hands. Fold forward. Interlace the hands behind the back. Bend the right knee, drop the right shoulder. Take the gaze up and over the opposite shoulder. Good. And then switch it out, other side. Back through center. Go ahead and release the arms, grab opposite elbows, shake the head yes and no, maybe so. Maybe sway left, right, forward, back. Just get a little movement. Continue the breath, continue the awareness. So one more. As you exhale, go ahead and release the hands down and just roll up nice and slow. So stacking, articulating, rolling up. As the head arrives, we'll continue the arms up, take the gaze up. Palms will touch, stretching out through the shoulders. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen through the spine. Perfect. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale through your cobra or up dog. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands. Step or walk or hop the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale up, come on up. Exhale, heart center. Nice. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring it back, low plank. Nice. Inhale through cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. We have 4 more. Inhale, look between the hands. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come on up, flat back, bring it up. Maybe go back if it's in the practice. Heart center as you exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Step, hop, float, high to low. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here, in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come on up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, movement with breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog, roll the shoulders down. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, look between the hands. Step, hop, float, fold forward. Flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come on up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Maybe close the eyes. Connect with the movement. Flat back, halfway. Step, hop, float, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more. Look between the hands. Step, hop, float, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Come on up. Exhale, heart center. Only cueing the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look. Exhale, float. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job, guys. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, heart center. Release Tadasana. Palms come down, face forward. Close the eyes. Set your intention. Open heart here. Open practice. All right. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Right hand stays under the chest. Left hand comes high. Twist. And then switch it out. Hand that's in the air comes down. Other hand comes up. Exhale, both hands come down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Right foot steps back, left low lunge. Release the back knee to the mat. Arms come up. As you exhale, let's interlace the hands behind the back. So press through the back knee as we draw the arms down and lift up with the chest. Little back extension here. 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, release the arms back up overhead. As you exhale, frame the front foot, half split, straighten the front leg, fold over it. Heart reaches towards the shin. Flex the foot at first, and then if you'd like, you can drop the toes down, stretching through the ankle and the shin. 1 more breath. Inhale, rebend the front leg, curl the back toes, come into crescent lunge. So really root the feet into the mat as you lift up. Good. Once you find your balance and you feel pretty stable, interlace the hands behind the back. High on the back toes so we don't crunch the lower back. Drop the arms, lift the chest, take a back extension here. And then inhale, release the arms up overhead. As you exhale, water wheel the arms. Right arm goes forward. Exalt the warrior, back hand, back leg. And then revolve your crescent. Hand that's in the air comes down inside of that front foot. Hug the knee in, press through the big toe, squeeze the inner thighs together. Good, 1 more breath. As you exhale, hand that's in the air comes down, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take the right leg up. Exhale, let's bring it through for a low lunge. Back foot, back knee onto the mat. Interlace the hands, let's switch up the grip. Root through the back knee first and then draw the arms down, lift the chest up, take a back extension. Pause as you exhale. Inhale, release the arms back overhead. Exhale, frame the front foot, half split, straighten the front leg as you hinge and fold over. Again, flex the foot at first, deep inhale. And then exhale, maybe you drop the toes down if that feels good. Moment. All right, inhale, rebend the front leg, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take your time, squeeze the inner thighs, root the feet, find your balance. Interlace the hands, switch up the grip. Draw the arms down, lift the chest up. Come up high on the back toes so we don't crunch. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, release the arms overhead. Exhale, water wheel the arms, left arm forward, right arm back. Exalt the warrior as you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, revolve crescent, hand that's in the air comes down. Squeeze those inner thighs together, take a breath. As you exhale, both hands meet the mat, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Moment. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step or hop to fold forward at the top. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down. Utkatasana. Weights in the heels. Draw the belly in, draw the hip points up. Mula Bandha in. Shoulders down away from the ears. Arms are strong. One more breath. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose, right back down. Draw it in, heart center. Take a twist to your right. I wanna see. Drop your butt down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. One more breath. Inhale, back through center, arms come up. And then exhale, draw it in, heart center, twist to the other side. So notice how the butt shoots over to the right. Negate that, kind of bring it back. Good, drop your butt down a little more. One more breath. Inhale, back through chair, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward, left hand stays, right hand comes, twist. Inhale, reach up, 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 and then exhale, switch it out, right hand down, left hand high. Both hands come down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, step up, float, high, low. Inhale, up dog. Let's do a reverse plank, low plank. High plank, right hand center, side plank. So drop the bottom knee, lift the top leg, do whatever variation you want. Tuck that belly in, lift the hips up, one more breath. High to low plank, let's take a push-up because we can, because we're strong. Come back up, high plank, and then side plank on the other side. You wanna see in this life. Good, breathe. Lift the hips a little higher. Nice job, guys. Low plank as you exhale. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's walk our hands back to meet our feet. Back of the mat, fold forward. Take the left leg up, standing split on the right. You wanna see. Nice, so right leg's down, left leg's up, perfect. You guys are there. Just take a couple breaths. First kind of hamstring stretch here. So breathe into it. Don't force into it. Don't have any expectations. Be where you are. One more breath. Let's walk the hands out. Three-legged down dog. The left leg stays up. And then draw it in, knee to nose. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Shift forward. Tap that opposite tricep. Stay strong in the left arm. And then fall in triangle. Extend that leg out. Right arm comes up. You wanna see. One more breath, deep inhale. As you exhale, both hands come down, take a push-up or come right back into three-legged down dog. Left leg high. Draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale high. Let's bring it through for crescent lunge. So find your feet, find your balance, stabilize the pose. Good, draw the belly in, sit bones down, hip points up, neutral spine here. Water wheel the arms again, right arm forward, left arm back. Exalt, back hand back down, lift up. Hand that's in the air comes down, revolve, crescent. We've already been here. Squeeze the inner thighs. Root through that right hand, side plank. Front foot joins the back. Take a breath here. And then wild thing, top leg taps behind, open up through the front of the body. Again, be mindful of that right shoulder. Nice. And then high plank pose. Low plank pose. High plank pose. Downward facing dog. Same leg, first side, same leg, left leg comes high. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Left knee, left tricep, shift forward, think plank. Use the breath to warm yourself up. Inhale up. Again, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Left knee, left tricep, shift forward. One more time, inhale up, knee to nose. Shift forward, think plank, think plank. So drop the butt, lift the knee, it's strong, it's fierce. Warrior two. So good, nice placement of the front foot, 12 o'clock, knees in line with it, press it out. So we wanna start to get into the inside muscles of the leg. Good, reverse the warrior, back hand, back leg, open up. Cactus the arm out, spin the heart up. And then straighten the front leg, go back a little bit more, extend and open through that psoas. And then triangle pose, hinge forward. Maybe you adjust the distance of the feet, maybe they're good where they are. So pull the shoulders back, draw the hips forward without arching, so knit the belly in. Yeah, there we go. Hand that's in the air, extend it forward. Rebend the front leg, come into your version of side angles. Maybe the hand just slides down the leg, maybe forearm comes to the thigh, maybe you bind. Couple different variations here. So be where you are, breathe into the space, one more breath. All about creating present awareness. If you have the bind, release, look down at the front foot, half moon. So hips stay stacked, they're opening towards the right side of your room. Flex the foot, breathe. Standing split, fold over the front leg. Take a breath. One more. And then as you exhale, fold forward at the top of the mat. Nice job. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down. Utkatasana. Again, find the chair pose. Weight is in the heels. Tailbone down, hip points up, ribs knitted in, shoulders soft, face soft. One more breath. Exhale, stand tall. Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Step hop, float high to low, and then press back up, high plank. Pause, breathe, check back in. Where's the mind? Where's the breath? Join them together. One more. As you exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, take a breath here, in through the nose. Out through the nose. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Fold forward at the back of the mat. This time, gorilla pose. Let's step on the hands. So bend the legs as much as you need to. And keep the legs bent in this pose. Nobody says you have to straighten them. If you're feeling it, you're in it. Right? Relax your head. Think forehead reaching down towards the legs. Remove the wrinkles from the back of the neck. See if you can shift a little more forward into the toes. Trust yourself. Good. One more breath. Go ahead and release the hands. Standing split on the other side. So the right leg will lift. The right leg will lift. Yes. All right. So just a couple breaths here. Whatever you did on the other side, take it here. So the left leg's down, the right leg's up. Dawn, switch your legs. One more breath. All right, let's walk it out. Three-legged down dog. Right leg stays up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Right knee, right tricep, shift forward, think plank. Good. Inhale high. Knee to nose. Inhale up. Right knee, right tricep, shift forward. One more time. Good. Inhale up. Knee to nose. Shift forward, think plank. Shoulder stack on wrist, butt drops down. Knee is lifting up and forward. You're using every core muscle in the body. Crescent lunge. Warrior two. Warrior two. Just kidding. Warrior two. All right, good. So front toes, knee at 12 o'clock. Kevin, straighten your foot out a little more. There you go. Good. Reverse the warrior. Back hand, back leg. Cactus the arm out to the side. Straighten that front leg. Go back a little bit more. And then triangle pose, hinge forward. So shoulders back, hips forward, but knit the ribs in. We don't want to arch the back. Good. Hand that's in the air goes forward. Bend your front leg for side angle. Keep the hand as is or bind or forearm to thigh. You choose. 2 breaths. Inhale. La, 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 la. 1 more breath. If you have the bind, we're going to release. Look down. Half moon. Ardha Chandasana. Shift forward. Lift that back leg. So naturally, right, the leg kind of shoots behind you. It kind of pulls the energy back. That's why we topple over and fall. Cock the leg a little more forward. Flex the foot. Breathe. Good. 1 more breath. All right, standing split. Fold over the front leg. Just a breath or 2 here before we come into our crescent lunge. A little different variation here. 1 more breath. And then drop it down for crescent lunge. Take your time. Good. Squeeze those inner thighs together. You're high on the back toes. 1 more breath. Let's water wheel the arms. Left arm forward, right arm back. Exalt the warrior. Back hand down, lift up. And then take that hand that's in the air all the way down to the mat. Revolve crescent. Root the left hand in. When you're ready, move into side plank. So a breath here. Inhale, lift up. Find your integrity of the pose. And then wild thing, tap that foot behind, open up through the front of the body. Be mindful of that shoulder joint. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, high plank, 3 breaths. Draw the belly in. So that's navel to spine, but it's also knitting the ribs, the intercostal muscles in between the ribs. A lot of times that's displayed out and it causes dumping in the lower back, which causes lower back pain. 80% of America has lower back pain. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Let's pause here. Drop the left shoulder, dip the left hip, lift up and over the right. And then inhale through center, other side. Drop the right hip, the right shoulder, up and over the left. And then back through center, draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths when you get there. If you need child's pose, take it. If you want dolphin, take it. If you want to do a handstand, do it. But breathe. So it doesn't matter what you choose, doesn't matter what position you choose, where you are in your space and time, just be with it. Show up. 2 more. That's really what we're trying to cultivate here, is a deeper sense of awareness, accepting, honoring our space and time, no matter where that is, no matter if it's where we want to be or where we expect ourselves to be, just being where we are, breathing into that. So 1 more. Let's all come back into downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet and interlace the hands behind the back. Open up through the chest, the shoulders. 1 more breath. We'll go ahead and release the hands. Heel toe the feet out. Yogi squat. Back of the mat. So sit back into the hips. Sit back into the heels. From there, start to lengthen and straighten the spine. Notice the ribs probably expand out. Can we knit them in? Can you draw the energy up through your Mula Bandha, your bathroom muscles? All right, come halfway up. You guys know where we're going. And down, up, and down, up, and down. We got 4. Breathe, 3, breathe, 2, breathe, 1. Breathe, stay halfway up. Little tiny, tiny, tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yogi squat, lower down. Right arm in front of the right shin. Take your bind, whatever variation that means. Try to sit back a little bit more. You tend to lean forward here. Good, one more breath. Come back through center as you exhale. As you inhale, set up for the other side. One more breath. Come back through center. Option one, stay. Option two, crow pose. So just working stabilizing crow. I know it's fun to hop back, but just see if we can get into the position and hold it, right? Maybe 2-3 breaths. Lift the heels up towards the booty, hug the elbows in. 2 more. One more. All right, fold forward at the back of the mat. If you've been in yogi squat, keep the hips wide and just kind of rock side to side. And then when you feel good, heel toe the feet back together. Walk the hands back out, down dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Low plank pose. High plank pose. 2 more, low plank pose. High plank pose. 1 more, low plank pose. High plank pose, downward dog. Left leg comes up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, think plank. Working the core in throughout the flow versus doing core, right? Warrior one, tap the foot down, back heel stays down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, lengthen, lift first, and then humble warrior. Try to maintain these warrior one hips. So the left shoulder just gazes the inside of that left knee and then draw that front hip back, which is the left hip. Good, relax your head. All right, so option to stay with these bound arms and come into standing split. So you're just gonna lift that back leg off. If that's too much, release the hands down so you have 3 points of contact at the mat. But if you move slowly and focus your energy, you'll probably be able to do it. Nice, Joe, 1 more breath. And then let's release the hands down here. Revolve half moon. Right hand's gonna stay. Left hand starts to come up or to the hip, but try to maintain a nice straight spine. Good, let's pulse the leg in the air. 5, 4, flex the foot. 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg in the air, see if you can grab it. Just try, pretend you can, one day you will. Nice, nice, Noelle, 1 more breath. Release the foot, half moon, open up. So stack the hips, we're working that hip joint. We're working the glute, the booty. Good, bend the leg, see if you can grab this one. Just try it. Believe you can and you will. So I tell Zoe when she asks me if unicorns are real, if you believe they are, she tells me now they're not real. Go ahead and release the foot. Warrior two, gently, gently, gently. Front foot should already be set up, so realign it if you need to. Deep inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper. Find your edge, guys. There you go. Reverse the warrior. Back hand, back leg. Cactus the arm out to the side. Straighten the front leg, go back. Triangle pose, hinge forward. Snap the fingers in the air. Rotate through that wrist. Get that energy moving. Good. Hand that's in the air comes forward. Rebend the front leg, side angle. Bottom hand goes forward. Work that oblique, tuck the belly in, knit the ribs in. Reverse the warrior, root to rise. Stay in that lunge. And then revolve triangle. So straighten the front leg, both hands come down, and you probably have to shorten your stance. What is this one? So right hand stays, left hand's gonna come up. So rotating again through the spine. Nice, 1 more breath. Both hands down, pyramid pose. So many variations of pyramid pose. If you like the balance that we're doing, then you can Superman. Back leg lifts off. You can also just tuck the back heel up towards the booty. It's almost like a flamingo. You can grab the back leg, just stretching the delts and the scapulas. You can stay right where you are. Maybe come onto the heel of the front foot for a deeper variation of the hamstring stretch. 1 more breath. As you exhale, release the hands back down, open up, wide-legged forward fold, prasarita. So we naturally just kind of fall back into the heels. So shift that weight forward into the toes, lengthen through the spine. If you invert, invert. You've got a couple breaths. So options, you can take like a wide-legged down dog, walking the hands out in front. You can walk the hands through your legs, stretching the hamstrings a little more. You can interlace the hands behind the back. You can crisscross the arms. So anything you've ever done in this position, do what you want. So we're about 2 breaths in. Let's take 3 more. Deep inhale. Deep inhale. If you're up, just start thinking about coming down. And then let's bring our hands to our hips. We want to draw the energy in before rising up. So flat back, come up, and then pause halfway so your chest is parallel to the earth. And then come all the way up for goddess pose. Tuck the heels in, bring the elbows out. Draw your Mula Bandha in. You might have to shorten your distance of the feet. Pulsing, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low. We're here 5 breaths. Deep inhale. So keep the arms active. Keep reaching the elbows back as we knit the ribs in. Feel the opposition even there. 3 more. Press your knees out. Root through the pinky side blades of your feet. Good. Nice. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold forward, walk the hands towards the front, revisit dragon pose on the left. If you want to arm balance, your guys are warm and ready for that. If not, just stay in your dragon, breathing, working the hip. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. No, 1 breath. So bring the hands back to the mat, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, yogi squat, top of the mat. Lots of hip openers, prepping for our yin at the end of class. Breathe, draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears, knit the ribs, Mula Bandha in, knees out. 1 more breath. Exhale, fold forward. When you're ready, heel toe the feet together. Take your time. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come on up. Nice big breath. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Step, pop, float, high, low. Add some push-ups or skip them entirely. Inhale, up dog when you're ready. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale up. Again, knee to nose. Shift forward, think plank. Drop the butt, keep the knee lifting. 3, 2, warrior 1. Back heel down. Good, front toes, 12 o'clock. Interlace the hands, let's switch up the grip. Opposite pinky on the outside. Draw the arms, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, hinge forward. Humble warrior, try to maintain the hips. Relax your head. Don't let me down. All right, so take your time. Focus your energy. See if you can keep the hands as is and just lift the back leg off the mat. We're moving into standing split, but we're going through Superman. I'm begging you. Nice, 1 more breath. Let's release the hands for standing split. Don't let me down. Relax your head. Lift that leg that's in the air. And then revolve half moon. So left hand will stay on the mat or the block. Drop the hip down a little bit. So to revolve. Good. Nice. Bend that leg that's in the air. See if you can grab it. Beautiful, guys. Release the foot. Keep the leg. Pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up, half moon. Then do we believe? So stack the hips, like triangle hips. Try to get that top hip on top of the bottom. Bend the leg that's in the air. See if you can grab it. Let's try it. You never know. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Release that foot. Gently, warrior 2. Like a little mouse. Deep inhale. Exhale, find your edge. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Back hand, back leg. Practice the arm out to the side because I think we forgot it on the other side, or I forgot it, not you guys. All right, straighten the front leg, go back, and then triangle pose, hinge forward. Again, if you need to shorten the distance of your feet, feel free. Snap the fingers. Rotate the wrist. Reverse. Good, hand that's in the air goes forward. Rebend that front leg for your side angle. And then if you want a little more, bottom hand will go forward. Just start to work the obliques. Good, keep pressing that knee out though. Nice, reverse the warrior. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Straighten that front leg. And then revolve triangle. So both hands come down. You shorten the distance of the feet. Set up your toes. Set up your hips. They're nice and square. Left hand stays. Right hand starts to revolve up. Good. Lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly in. Deep inhale. Exhale. Both hands come down. Pyramid pose. 2 breaths. What do you want to explore in your pyramid? Be there. Don't let me down. One more breath. So releasing both hands and feet. Walk it out, wide-legged forward fold. Cross the Rita on the other side. So just about 2 to 3 breaths here. You can still invert if you've got a pretty steady headstand, but it's quick. If not, just repeat or do something different with the arms. One more breath. All right, hands to the hips. Flat back, come up halfway. Good, one more breath. As you exhale, come all the way up into goddess pose. Tuck the heels in, bring the elbows out. Lift the right heel up, drop down a little bit lower. Draw your Mula Bandha in. Pulse it, 3, 2, 1. Release that heel, lift the left. Pulse it, 3, 2, 1. Release that heel, lift both heels. Pulse it, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, nice job guys. Walk the hands towards the front, dragon pose on the right. You at home took the arm balance, take it. Everybody in here kind of just enjoyed the stretch. You've got 3 breaths. Two breaths. One breath. Let's release the hands to the mat. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Yogi squat. First yin pose. So it's our 3rd time visiting it. Hopefully we're a little bit more accepting of the pose, right? Not so much resistance. See if we can close the eyes and just start to settle that energy. So a lot of yoga is like putting ourselves in these positions, literally, asanas, that are uncomfortable. We're listening to somebody else for how long we're going to be there. So there's lots of kind of frustration or aggravation that can show up within us. The practice of yoga is to identify that and maintain a sense of peace and calmness. And sometimes it goes the opposite. Again, I was late this morning. I forgot my phone at home after I dropped my daughter off, 2nd week in a row. And last week I was able to maintain my peace. This week I was screaming like a mad woman at every person outside of me driving like it was their fault. I could not control, right? So I noticed that. I need to work on that. So we notice what comes up. We become aware of our tendencies, our habits, and we try to navigate through them with peace, with grace, with kindness, with love, without blaming, without resisting. And that practice truly starts here on our mat. Because we get this desire to run. Anytime we're uncomfortable, we want to run. It's our innate human reaction. So back in the day, we weren't running from cars, we were running from actual like predators. Our flight or fright reaction center was actually stimulated out of fear of death. So 2 more breaths. It's okay to be uncomfortable. One more breath. It's where growth occurs. Vulnerability happens. Fold forward. Go ahead and straighten the legs and just take your time. Do what feels good. You can slowly heel toe the feet together. So this yin posture is not anybody's favorite yin, and we're not going to hold it for that long. So it's not going to be a true yin where we're 2 minutes in. We're going to do about a minute. So come up high on the balls of the feet and then drop the booty down towards the heels. You can stay right there if that's stretching the toes enough, right? If you've got super flexy toes and you like toe stretch, drop down. Close the eyes. Try to maintain 5 steady breaths. So 5 breaths, 5-6 seconds on the inhale, 5-6 seconds on the exhale. Remember, speeding up your breath does not speed up time. 2 breaths. Inhale. Try to relax your face. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. You've got it. Inhale. Exhale. We don't rush this last breath. It's part of the practice. Inhale. Stay with it. Exhale. As you inhale, start to move out of it. Take your time. Move with kindness. You need to tap the feet out, you can. And we'll come back to a forward fold. Step the right foot back for left low lunge. Back knee comes down. So you can lift up a little more intense. You can keep the hands on the mat with a little bit more support. I want you to focus on stretching this back hip, the back hip flexor, which is the right. So relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. Again, I like to close my eyes and send that focus, that awareness into the third eye. And breathe. Notice what comes up for you. Notice the thoughts, notice the reactions, and then just let them go. Nice, guys. Draw your Mula Bandha in. 5 more breaths. 4. 3. Send that frustration or that irritation or that desire to run into your Ujjayi breath. Get it out of there. 2 more. This pose looks so simple, but it's very frustrating, at least when I practice it. So just try to notice that. And don't do anything about it. Just notice. 1 more breath. All right, straighten the front leg as you fold over it. Just 5 breaths here. So stretching the front hamstring. Most of you guys can guess where we're going next. We're setting up, we're prepping. 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2. Stay with this last one. All right, full Hanumanasana, which is full splits. Whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to look like what Yoga Journal looks like. It has to look like what honors your body. And then just like the toe stretch, we're not going to be here for 2 minutes. I know that's intense. Let's try 5 breaths starting now. Deep inhale. Exhale. 4 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. You've got this, guys. Find that inner strength. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with this last one. You've got it. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Come into pigeon pose. If you need to fully come out of it and do something between, that's fine. If you want to take pigeon on your back, that's fine. If you want to take pigeon seated, that's fine. For most of us, because there's no new yogis in here, this is a really restorative pose. But if you remember your first time, it was not restorative. So we worked ourselves into it. We got our hips used to it. We started to open that energy. Lots of scarring happens, emotional scarring, unexpressed emotions and words throughout our journey here on planet Earth. And those emotional scars are called samskaras. And they block our energy. They tighten up our body. They create disease. Disease is created when energy is blocked. So breathe into it, especially if it's super tight. Try to relax, try to breathe, maybe back out of the position to honor the space versus honoring the ego of where you want to be. Dissolution of the ego or balance of the ego. Big part, big benefit of this practice. When we first start, our ego's there protecting us. We care a lot about the outside world, the manifestation of the physical world. And eventually we realize that this practice is much deeper. And we give ourselves permission to go inward. Practice of yoga is a practice of self-realization. Relax the jaw, relax your forehead. When you start to get that desire to fidget, to move, to come out, redirect the focus to the breath. Maintain the peace, the stillness. Every position in yoga in the Sanskrit language is asana. Asana means to sit, to be still, loosely translated. Because when we practice stillness, we start to see beyond the ego. We start to see our true nature. Let's take about 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Slowly come out. Take your time, do what needs to be done. And then it's a low lunge on the other side. Notice that the second side is a little different experience because we have that expectation. I stopped watching movie trailers probably 15, 20 years ago because I realized it set up an expectation and I was usually let down. Usually the experience falls short from our expectation that we create in our mind. So we have expectations of this side, comparing it to the other side, and we kind of ruin the moment with thoughts. So just notice that. Don't judge yourself, just notice it. So focus on stretching that back thigh, that back hip flexor. Relax the shoulders and the jaw, or a couple breaths in. We've got about 7 or 8 more breaths.
If I can let go,
Maybe coming back into that intention.
it would get deeper and deeper.
4 more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Draw your Mula Bandha up and in. 3 breaths. 2. Stay with this last breath. 1 more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Straighten the front leg as you fold over it. Just 5 breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 2. Last breath here. Move into splits. Relax the shoulders. 5 breaths. 3 more. 2. Nice focus, guys. 1 more breath. And then make your way into pigeon pose. 10 breaths. It's a mystery to me. Relaxing through the shoulders, the forehead. And notice where you are. Bring it back if you've left the room, left the practice. Again, it's just a time to notice, to witness, to observe, without getting involved, without reacting, without judging, without self-criticizing. Just be. Four more breaths. Three. Two.
There's so much singing more, less less is more. How you keep your score?
Finish this last breath, and when you're ready, slowly come up. If you have any other poses you'd like to do, feel free. Take about a minute. Hope you're not lonely.
Hope you're not lonely without the society. Have mercy on me. Hope you're not angry.
2 to 3 more breaths.
Hope you're not
Without me. One more breath wherever you are. And slowly make your way into Shavasana pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Light your belly and your lungs and chest. And then just open your mouth and sigh it out. Let everything go. Again, inhale through the nose, inflate the belly, the lungs, and the chest. And open your mouth, sigh it out, let everything go. Next breath will hold. So inhale, inflate the belly, lungs, chest. Hold the breath at the top. Take another sip of air in, hold for 10. Get that perfect amount. Open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. And again, deep inhale, inflate your belly, lungs, chest. Hold it at the top. One more sip in. Open your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Just allow yourself this space to, again, cultivate awareness, but surrendering, releasing, allowing, being. When thoughts come up, if you get carried away or caught up, just start to notice that and bring it back. Claiming our own lives creates fulfillment and joy. We don't need to be controlled. We don't deserve to be repressed or stifled. We don't have to let anyone convince us that we do. We can trust ourselves. We know what we need. We know what we yearn for. We long to be set free. What once seemed so overwhelming, creating and taking responsibility for our lives, wasn't really so. It was our belief that we couldn't do it, couldn't handle it, couldn't be trusted that made it so. We created our own prison by believing we were trapped, stuck. We became controlled by believing others knew better than we did what was best for us. We were afraid to take responsibility for our choices, so we gave up our power. Now it's time to step out, leave our prison of fear. We can take responsibility for our lives. We can take responsibility for what we create. We don't have to be afraid of making a mistake or doing something wrong. If we create a situation we don't like, then we simply create something different. We're free to create the life we want. We're free now to claim our own lives and create fulfillment and joy. We always have been. So thank you, yogis and yoginis, for practicing this Wednesday with us. Thank our teachers and their teachers for bringing us this practice. Just take a moment to thank yourself. Speak kindly with love and compassion towards yourself for showing up today and putting in the practice. And I'll try to maintain this sense of peace, this grounding energy, this deeper connection you have with yourself, and bring that out into the world. And let that ripple of change happen. The change starts with you, with me, right here, right now, in this room. Namaste.
Thanks, Jackie. Namaste, everyone.
You're welcome. You guys have a good day.